Hi, everybody. Don't know if anybody's here yet, so I'll just wait for some people to come in. Hello, Darlene. How are you, hon? How's your day going? Oh, what a day. What a day. What a day. I'm just the other order of stitch markers came, the hearts and the little sockies. And the little sockies. Turn around this way. The little red socks, and I got little red hearts. So I'm making them up into little packs. Whew, long day today. Got a lot done. So that's why I decided to go live. Tomorrow I have to go to the mainland. So I have a new thing coming for the mic. I've got a boom setup coming. It'll be here Thursday. So might make it better with the mic. Oh, sorry about that. Might make it better with the mic. And I'm going to try moving the webcam onto a tripod or onto the other thing I have on the table here. I have to have a dress on. I have a summer dress. I was 65 today, which I don't know, 15, 16. So it's just comfortable to wear. So oh, are you? How did the barbecue go? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna take a couple of the deer tenderloins out for later this week on Warren's short day, and I'm gonna make steaks for Barb and him. All right, first box done. I'm gonna take the tape off. Yeah, I worked on my shawl for a little bit. I think I'm on row 70 something, and she just sent me a cup. She just sent me the new Dahlia Diamonds pattern. Oh, tape's all sticky. Oh, it's coming Wednesday? Oh, I can't wait to see how that looks. That's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. Bet you'll be glad to get that. File here. Okay. Something's out. Something moved. All right. I put 6. I put 6 into the socks because I figure those are mainly for socks. It means in the hearts I'm gonna do 5 because they're they work like the locking stitch markers like that. Whereas the socks they go this way. They snap in from the side. They snap in from the side like that. So welcome in, Lorraine. Welcome in. Darlene and I were just chit-chatting. I think I actually posted earlier today about going live on the community page. Did you decide, Lorraine, what pattern you're making from the Bod flash drive yet? I'm mailing out packages tomorrow, Darlene. I gotta go to the post office though and get that, and then I'll mail it out. I have to go to the mainland. Not yet. There's a lot of nice patterns on it. It's got a lot of nice patterns. But yeah, I figured 1, 2, 3. I figured that I'd go live tonight. Hubby's working till 11, so I thought, I'll go about 8 o'clock. So what's everybody working on today? Yeah. Oh, she didn't, Darlene? Oh, you're never going to get that stuff out of the house. You know that, don't you? Okay. Yeah, I'm almost done with my I-cord. And I worked on my FAIRHAVEN, and I knitted a whole repeat on my top. Welcome in, Diana. Welcome in. That Christian gown's beautiful. I can't wait to see it done. That is going to be absolutely stunning. I was just telling Darlene the other stitch markers came, the hearts and the socks. And what I'm doing is for giveaways and Happy Mail, I'm putting them into packs. I'm gonna lower that light down. See if it'll cut out in the glare some. It cover my face. There we go. They're socks. So I'm putting them into packages of 6, and the hearts are going into packages of 5 to go along with the other stitch markers that I send. Welcome in, Tammy. I just got to flip over here. YouTube. And we go here. And we go here. And we go here. And we mute. There we go. Okay. Oh, the picture looks decent. Oh, Darlene, I'm using number 3, but I want to get some Fingerless. You know, as hard as and you like to work with the small stuff, Lorraine. I'm wondering what that would look like in the white crochet thread. Oh my gosh, that would be so gorgeous. I just don't. My hands just don't work right to do the small yarns. I mean, I've used 0. Like my hands ain't working right now. And I can't count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that would be so pretty. I think Crystal made Rose there. For her when she was born, she made her one out of the crochet thread. I gave all mine away. Everybody have good weather today? Wasn't bad. The swimming pool is open. He was here this week. Of all weekends, he picked it. It was raining. And he came and opened it up. And right now, I'm just in the process of getting the chemicals up to level. And the water's already cleared up. Welcome in, Dragon Cat. Welcome in. You made it. You know, just getting it ready. The water's like 63 degrees. A little too cold. I have blue lips. Haven't even got the steps in yet because I got to get in the water to put the steps in. So tomorrow, I'm going to vacuum. Cloudy and cool. It's nice here too. We've had a beautiful day. It was miserable yesterday, but it's been beautiful here today. I mean, it could be warmer, like about 20 degrees warmer. But you know, I'll take what I can get. Okay. Got that one done. One more pack of socks. And I'll have them done. I'm just going to work on my I-cord. It's easy enough to work on. I don't have to pay attention to that. Well, the hands want to work, right? Absolutely. No, it cleared up early this morning. So we've had a pretty decent day. It's supposed to be nice all the way till Friday and Saturday. We're supposed to get rain. It's like I can't count today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Did I miss anybody? I don't want to miss anybody. Just scoot back up here through the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got a couple lurkers. That's okay. Welcome in, lurkers. Yeah, I don't blame you, Lorraine. I don't blame you. I haven't even really been able to have a chance to watch What am I making? Right now, I am. The rest of the stitch markers I had got ordered came in. They're hearts and socks, so I'm They come in a big box like this. So I'm I'm finish this up. I'm gonna work on my top. I'll show you. Make everything nice and green, Diana. So they'll be for giveaways. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I mean, you can use the socks for anything, but I just thought they were really cute. I got to turn my table around in the craft room here. I just thought they were really cute for people that make socks. Not going to focus. There you go. So that's what I need. Some more bags. Well, I'm almost done here, and then I'll show you what I'm working on. Because I've been getting I had a very, very productive day. I was up at 5:30. Don't ask me why. Just not sleeping well. But so I got up early, managed to get a few things knocked off my list. Got laundry in, got the bed made, bedroom cleaned up. I got all the ironing done, all hubby's uniforms all ironed. Went outside, did the chemicals on the pool. Figured out what I was making for supper tonight. Went outside and did a little cleanup. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on Facebook. Yeah, they. I mean, I've been in tornadoes, and yeah, they're scary. It is. It's scary. There we go. All right, last one here. And I can put them in the little box. Yeah, I was looking at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was actually surprised I didn't get called into work today. Because it's a holiday here in Canada. It's Victoria Day, which is sort of like your Memorial Day. I'd never heard of a derecho storm. I'd never heard of them either. It just shows you how powerful Mother Nature can be. There. These are done. So I'm going to package up some of this. Welcome in, Tori. Welcome in. Niagara. Okay, Dragon Cat. So those are all done. And I've got to put the some of my other stitch markers, put them into the pack. So it's easier when I'm trying to get stuff ready for giveaways. I'm just going to stick this over here right back. Okay. I've been working on a couple things. I have to make, I told you guys I was making that, I'm going to turn around so I'm right-handed. That I'm making that top that from the Take the Plunge that Lindsay does, and it's this one right here, Dive. So I'm making that. I'm on. This is what it looks like so far. Now this is made. Yeah, I made 2 4-weekend. Yeah, this is made in one piece. This is the back of the hem, the back, and it goes up and over. You got to bind off and do the shoulders and all, a few little new techniques. And then on the sides are these eyelet holes. That is where the I cord laces through. I've got to make 2 100-inch I-cords. And the reason I started it, because it's easy for me when I'm playing poker on Saturday nights. This is easy to do. I don't have to pay attention to it. And I'm almost done with the first I-cord. Okay? See there? And there. So it's taller than I am. And I'm 5'7". I'm 67 inches tall. Welcome in, Marlene. Welcome in, dear. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's not keeping up with the people in here. Oh, new comments. Whoops. Here we go. So, and an I-cord is so easy. Okay. I know how to make an I-cord crochet, but I learned how to do I-cord knit first. And all you do, you cast on 3 stitches. Okay. And all it is, you need to use DPNs. So if you don't like DPNs, at least keep one, some for I-cords, because it's a lot easier to do an I-cord on DPN because there's no turning. And all you do is you knit your 3 stitch, you just knit. And when you finish, because you never turn your work, you just push it down to the end and start again. That's how simple an I-cord is. And it makes a tube. And you can do the same thing in crochet. In crochet, let me see. Oops. I don't want to drop my stitches. I'll set these up here. Yeah, DP. Oh, Darlene, DPNs. Heading to Calgary, having surgery. Well, keep them in our prayers, Tori. We'll keep them in our prayers. I haven't showed you. For crochet, crochet is easy too. I'll just grab some yarn out of my FAIRHAVEN shawl here. For crochet, I can remember this. I haven't done a crochet one in a long time. You put your loop on the hook and you, see if I remember how to do this. Do one, then you bring this up over like this. Oh, I forget. I'll have to look. I'll have to remember how I did the crochet one. Anyways, you can do an I-cord and crochet too. And Court, welcome in, Brenda. Welcome in, dear. Brenda, did you get your Happy Mail yet? I'm just checking here. I just wanted to check on people's Happy Mails because I sent so many out last week. Awesome, Dragon Cat. Awesome. I won't let them touch mine. I just won't let them touch mine. Let me see. Lorraine, you got your package, so I can mark you off. I lost my pen. As many pens as I have in here, I lost my pen. I got. Welcome in, Mo. Oh, hey guys. Where's my moderators? We got a nasty. Kick them out. Kick them out. Welcome in, Marlene. You got both packages? Okay. So I can mark you delivered. Cynthia May got hers. And I have another stack here I sent out. I got them. I blocked them. Somebody wants to go and because I'm on StreamYard. Somebody on YouTube want to click and block. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got rid of the other one. You got it. You got to. I got both of them. You got to. Yeah, you got to be quick. I've blocked 2 of them. Okay, Brenda. I'm just checking, Brenda. All right, Brent. I'm checking. I'm checking things now. Another one. Another one. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna double check all my packages. That's what I try to do. So I know I mailed it out. And these 2 are delivered. I'll have to go in later on after the live. I will go into my Snap ship and check it because this shows are the ones I mailed. That's mailed. Patterns were out. Farrah Shaw. Brenda Young got the Notions pack. That was mailed. Mailed. Okay, and that was done. I keep a list. I had so... There's another one. Really, people? Yeah, when you do that and you do it, I go into report. You put them as pornography and sexually explicit material, and I mean they have a bad habit. They come in under umpteen names. But so I will check. Yeah, I think there's been 15 packages that went out, and I have tomorrow I'm mailing out 1, 2, 3. My last 3 that has to go out. Then it'll be. I gotta take a little bit of a. Yeah, I know. I gotta take a little bit of a break just to kind of let the funds build back up again. For actually, while you guys are here, one of the things that. Yeah, I guess so, Marlene. I guess they are. Just when you see them, you click on those little 3 dots, hit report, and it'll automatically block. Here we go again. There's another one there. You got like I flip over to YouTube, and yeah, there's a lag on between YouTube and StreamYard. I'm doing good, Brenda. I'm doing good, dear. I'll block him. Block. Yeah, you can do this all night. We just have to keep up. But I am probably going to be. I'm just checking on implications and the rules and everything. But y'all know I have tons of finished objects: sweaters, shawls, I think some tops, hats, knits, headbands. All kinds of things. So I think I'm going to have like an auction type setup, and the money raised from that will go into the jar for shipping, for packages, because August 11th is my 3-year podiversary. So yeah. 3 years. I started August 11th of 2019. That was my first upload. So I'd like to work on something nice, maybe a big live. Well, there's so many of them, Darlene. I have so many. I mean, literally, I have 2 totes. And but they're really in here tonight, aren't they? So I have a lot. Welcome in, Suzanne. Welcome in. Suzanne, did you get your yarn? I'm just checking on anybody that's in here that had a package mailed out. Yeah, and everybody, all ladies, about the trolls. I don't get excited about it. I just, either my moderators get it or I get it. One of us gets them. See, the thing is, I can go in. There's a setting I can go in, and I can only allow people from. Welcome in, Rachel. Welcome in. People from that are subscribed to me in. Okay, Lorraine. But there's some people that, although they're not subscribed, they do watch my videos and they comment and stuff. So I don't like to be exclusion like that. That's why I made so many people moderators. And I was told, trust your moderators, let them do their job, and you just keep running your live. So that's what I'm trying to do. But I try to, if I don't see somebody catch it right away, then I will grab it and block. I will block them. But you can still. No, not yet, Susan. But today, today. So, so that's one of the things I'm thinking about doing. Now, a lot of my tops are, most of them I know the size pretty much. I usually do a large to an extra large. I just don't like anything tight. But again, I have a bunch of shawls that I've done, and that includes that owl shawl. I've had some people ask me about that owl shawl. I've got to go in and update my Ko-Fi shop because of the few things it sold. And kind of, and then start over because I just knit and crochet, and a couple things I keep for myself. Yeah, Diana, she does. So I thought about doing it, and I'm right up front. The money's gonna be raised. The money that's raised is for the channel, for shipping and stuff. I mean, I still have a whole tote full of. I've got enough gift-away stuff to last me probably till the end of the year, but I'm always picking stuff up. You know, just like I said, I have a few more things coming. So, you know, think about that. And Darlene, I heard back from Kelly. We're going to do an interview after June 15th. And if for anybody in here that doesn't know, Kelly is the wife of the husband and wife team that owns Darn Yarn from Nova Scotia. I found them about 2 years ago. And welcome in, Lisa. Welcome in. So, you know, I just totally lost train of thought. I just got another one that was very disgusting. So, oh yeah. So Kelly, I am going to do an interview with her. Laura Binkhouse from Last Minute Laura is, I emailed her today, and welcome back, Lorraine. I popped into her live and said, hey, sent you an email, so I'm waiting for a reply from her. And you're never going to guess who I'm going to interview. Somebody we all know and love. Courtney from Fiberfox Studios is going to do a interview with me. So she has difficulty with the internet like I did till I got Starlink. So, you know, we have some interviews coming up. And then again, later this summer, I'm going to be interviewing Lindsay again. So that's some of the things you can look forward to. Her and I are working on the collab that we're doing. Just a little teaser there. What it's going to be is it's going to be a combination of some of her mosaic charts. And I introduced her to a new program, and she's excited about using it called Stitch Fiddle to make things a little bit easier. We haven't decided how big it's going to be, how big the blocks are going to be, but it's a combination of overlay mosaic and GraphGAN, which is all single crochet. You know, and so I've got, I think 6 or 8 pictures that I have to put into a graph. So, and then we're going to try to combine the go through her designs, pick some of them out, and try to make it so it's cohesive. But thought it'd be a great collaboration. If, you know, if anybody wants, sort of like a cow, you know. But so that's what we're doing. And she has also, and she she wants me to give patterns away as giveaways. So tonight during the live, I am going to be giving away her new Dahlia Diamonds pattern. So sometime during the giveaway here, during the live, we're going to do a giveaway during the live. So somebody here is going to win the Dahlia Diamonds pattern. If you don't like mosaic, you know, that's cool. I love mosaic. Actually, I am on the last section before I'm going to be adding on the section that I want to. Dragon Cat, it's really easy. If I can do it, we can do it. It's gotten pretty big. This is my FAIRHAVEN shawl that I am doing. Now, technically, this section I'm on right here, it's a repeat of this one here. And that was the extension she put on her pattern. Well, in addition to that, because I discussed with her when we were talking about the collaboration, she knows that I am adding, this thing's going to be massive when I'm done with it. It's going to be, it's going to have, I can't tell you how many stitches. It's going to have probably over 450 stitches on the last row. But it's so squishy. It's like Tunisian, squishy. But I'm doing butterfly alley. And it's going to start with a half butterfly, then it's going to go up and then down, and then it'll end with a half butterfly. We have to do that because of the stitch count and the multiples and stuff like that. And she does have a tutorial that shows you how to do that. And I've been trying to kind of watch it, but I've just been busy. I've been trying to get things done around the house and then getting called into work last minute. I decided that the butterfly part, I want the butterflies to pop. I want them to pop. Susan, no, it's not heavy at all. Really, I'm using a number 3 yarn. Okay, it's not heavy at all. I mean, it'll keep your shoulders warm, but it is not heavy at all. I mean, it really isn't. It's not heavy at all. I'm surprised. That's the back. Okay, Dragon, I'm glad you stopped in, dear. Thanks for coming. You have a good night and take care of yourself, all right? We'll see you in the next one. But I'm surprised it's not that heavy. Again, like I said, I used number 3 yarn. The butterflies, the background color is going to be the navy blue, like I had in the gray. But the butterflies are going to be in the rain shower. This was gifted to me by Darlene. She saw I had some in my stash. Okay, Lorraine. Yes, Marlene. Yes. That's one I won't be giving away or selling. A lot of work going into it. But I think that'll make gorgeous butterflies. And with the navy as the background, it's going to make that pop. So that's what I was working on. Like I said, I'm on row 70-something there's 86 rows on the pattern if you take it to the extension, because that's already down to the end of my butt. So like I said, this is going to be a massive shawl. Don't mind me, I'm pulling down my cami. I have a dress on. Oh, yeah, put one of my summer dresses on. Popped a hole in it too. That's, you know, what I'm working on. I have to work on some socks, and I'm trying to work a little bit on these 2 projects to get them finished. But I'm trying to get the FAIRHAVEN shawl finished so I can pop back on. All right, Tori, have a good night at work, dear. Stay safe. God, I remember those times of working night turn. Good. I don't miss it at all. I'm too old for that. But I did get some happy mail today, but I can't open it. This is from Christina from Bella Uncinetto. But I have her package is going out tomorrow, and I'm going to have to send it express so it gets there. I just can only send a few out at a time. But I'm trying to think. So what do you guys think about the interviews and doing a possible auction type thing? You too, sweetie. Be careful going to work. I mean, if you guys wait a minute, I'll go get some of the things and show you and think, is it worth me doing? If you guys want to talk amongst yourselves, I'll be right back. Hey, Bob, what are you doing? I don't know what her problem is lately. Well, we're going to have to... Oh, are they downstairs? I think we'll jump in the shower. All right, hon. Nope, this is no kiddie zone. Okay. Now, when I told you I have... This is a bunch of stuff that I have done. Oh, thanks, Darlene. So I'll show you, and just let me know if it's anything that anybody would be interested in. If not, I'll figure it out. Everything is in here has been washed, blocked, and kept away from me. This is if you remember, wrapped cozy cables that I made. The sweater scarf. that was by Knititude. It's made out of acrylic. And that's one. And then if you remember, okay, I can show you what the butterfly will look like because I made this. That's what the butterflies will look like on the shawl. So this actually I made just like a table runner. I just made a table runner. I haven't put an edge on it yet. And I made this. This is some of the stuff I could put into the auction. This is the submerged shawl that I made. This is from the book. This is the submerged shawl. This is knitted. It's done in Premier's Bloom Morning Glory. I actually have to take pictures of this for what, the submerged shawl? Oh, okay. This is a hat that I knitted that is out of the Premier Bloom Chunky. Market bag that I knitted. It's just a market bag I knitted. Now this is a basket. The basket here I did, and I'm making a bunch of dishcloths. So it's gonna be like it's gonna be a basket with dishcloths and face scrubbies in it. So that would be like one item. Now with the submerged shawl, they'll either go as a set or they can be sold separately. I also did these mitts, fingerless gloves. I did these mitts. They're knitted. These are cables. So this ties in with the Bloom scarf. So I did that. I got a couple headbands here I made. This one here is camo and it is crocheted. It's just a Mobius twist. And this one here is the braided headband with the toggle button. That's crocheted. Okay. I did the Lost in Time shawl. This is done in Care on Big Cakes Honey Glaze. I don't even think you can get that color anymore. But I did the Lost in Time shawl. A lot of the stuff's in acrylic. There is some wool, but I have some acrylic, some wool. The wool's more towards the sweaters. Like I said, I'm just getting an idea, see what you guys think, if it's worth me even doing. I crocheted this scarf. I love this particular colorway, but I can't find it anymore. It's called Nightberry. And this is the calico. It's a Red Heart Yarn Inspirations pattern. It's a free pattern. Calico flower scarf. And this is just knit. And it was weird how it was constructed, but I really liked it. And this is what the scarf looks like. It's folded in half right now. And then, like I said, I got a bunch of hats, more dishcloths, messy bun hats for a little girl. This is a pattern by I tested for Lindsay, and this was inspired by the Big C. This was for all the helping hands. It was called Milady. They're just a mitt with the butterfly on it, and there's a loop that hooks over your middle finger. So give me some input here, what you guys think. We all know this pattern. This has wool in it. This is the Bush Tracker beanie that I knitted. This is Gary from Urban Yarn. That's his pattern. This is the knitted version. Oh, socks. Those are Briggs and Little wool socks. I use them for, I make those, I use them for house slippers. Another hat, acrylic. Do you guys remember the Juliet top I did, right? You guys remember the Juliet top? Let's pose it. Like I said, I've got so much, and I need to get some room. I'm just running out of room for everything. You know, I'm just really running out of room. So I'm just trying to make some room because I knit and crochet. Well, I would, you know, I would like to think so, Darlene, but you know, it's not everybody's. Everybody has their different taste. Now, this is a set that I made from a pattern. Now, I'll tell you a little story behind this. I ripped this thing out 2 or 3 times, and finally I got so disgusted, I just put it away in a bag. And then one day I pulled it out, and I said, I'm not going to let it beat me. Now, the cowl, I had no problem doing. Okay? This is Karen Simply Soft. The cowl I had no problem doing. You think the hat would be easy? It was slip stitch ribbing, and I just couldn't get the hang of it. Couldn't get the hang of it. I got disgusted, ripped it out, and put it in the bag, and just stuffed it up. About a year later, I went back, and early last year, I finished it, and I got the slip stitch ribbing, and that's the matching hat. This is all done in Karen Simply Soft. So this one was done in Karen Simply Soft. Okay. This one's full, and I ain't going to be able to fit that back in. Okay. Like I said, I got 2 like this. Now, you guys all remember this top that I did out of the Shawl and a Ball. This was the Juliet top. So, and this was, I did this in a large. Now, in the 70s, I think their idea of a large and what our idea of a large is 2 different sizes. I mean, it fits me, but I'm 5'7". I wear, like I said, I normally will buy a large or an extra large. I wear 14 pants. I wear a yeah, Suzanne, I'm telling you, I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. It was like a brain fart. Darlene, I can make another one. Okay, guys. This is shawls and sweaters. I have had a lot of people ask me about this one. The owl shawl. Not really, Marlene. No, not really. The last couple years, it's just, they've just, welcome in, Christina, welcome in. I got a package came today. Yours is going out tomorrow, and it's coming express because there was one thing I was waiting for it, and it just came Friday. Right now, for those who just come in, I'm probably going to have an auction, and I have 2 totes of makes I've done, and believe me, it's not counting stuff I've given away as gifts. The one, okay, this here is one of a kind. I designed the pattern, lost my notes, so I have not been able to recreate the pattern. This was called the Island Hugs pocket shawl that I designed, and it's massive. It's a V-stitch, I know, but I can't remember my counts, nothing. So the side-to-side granny I did, this is out of that citrus. It's a big shawl, big shawl. I think this was the first thing I posted for when I started the outside your comfort zone hashtag. But that's the shawl, and it does have wool in it. Okay, now I have some. I haven't even thought about that yet, Darlene. I have no idea. I've got to sit down and figure things out because, like in my Ko-Fi shop, I price everything really reasonable. I don't want to get crazy on what the price of my stuff is. I mean, I'll have to have a minimum on it. I just can't give it away. Okay. These next ones are sweaters that I've made. Okay. This one here is a sweater by a new crochet. It is made out of loops and threads, swirl pie. And it's got a statement sleeve on the end. And this will be like a medium large. Are you? Oh, I can't wait to see it, Lisa. I gifted somebody the prototype. I gifted somebody that. This is so soft. Most everything I have here is really, really. I like soft yarn. And if it's not soft, I block it and make it soft. This is a cardigan that I showed you guys I did from that magazine. It was the, I can't remember the name of the cardigan, but this is a cardi that I did. And this is done in a number 3, and it is, it's cuffed sleeves, and it is like a large, but it's actually, the pattern was very oversized. And this is the last one. This is a pattern. You're kidding, Suze. Why didn't you use the Express Post box? That I'm telling you, for Canada, it's the only way to go. I sent you those 3, and it was $22.65. I sent you. It was $22.65. I'll get with you and email you about Snap Ship. I'll email you about that. This is the last one. This is a pattern by Little John's Yarn. I did this like 3 years ago, and it's done out of Red Hearts with Love. And this is a granny sweater. It's very long, and it's got bling, lots of it. Okay, guys, the trolls are back. I just blocked them again. They're disgusting trolls too. They're really nasty. So this was done in 4 shades of Red Heart with Love metallic. So, and it is long. It's got the long sleeve. And this was a large. So, like I said, I have some sweaters, a cardigan, a bunch of shawls. So, I can't fit these all in here. I had them all in before. Now I can't fit them. So, I'm going to try to put this in here. Turn it this way. I don't know. I'll squish it in there. There. It's all bad. So, let me know what you think. I mean, do you think it's worth? I wish you would have told me that, Suzanne, because I would have told you don't chip it. I sent, my dress is caught in the wheels. I sent 2 large Yeah. 2 large express post box to Debbie, the Canadian crocheter. Okay, she was up in Ontario with fabric. She's making bags that are going to be well, and where you live at, Christina, too, shawls don't. I do have, I mean, I have hats and cowls, and I have mitts, and I have some light shawls, some light, shawls, because I put together a slideshow for the auction. But that's something I'm looking at down the line here this summer. Like I said, we were talking, I do have my 3-year anniversary coming up in August. So I'll tell you, Christina, the 2 that I sold out of my Ko-Fi shop were for gifts, because I have some of the stuff listed in my Ko-Fi shop, because I go in and try to update it when something sells, or I pull something down because I send it as a gift. I've gifted a few things lately, but so that's something that, we can do. But anyways, I was telling you, I sent those 2 boxes to Debbie. Now the box was $30 Canadian. Okay, plus tax, whatever it was. Each, if it fits, it ships, and up to 5 kilograms, which is almost 11 pounds. Okay, 11 pounds. I sent 2 of them. I sent 20 plus pounds of fabric to her, and it was $60. So that's, yeah, it's Canada Post, Suzanne. It's their express post box. They're prepaid. I'm telling you, it's the only way to go. They've got like little envelopes that are prepaid. They've got small, medium, large, and the large is huge. I mean, it's huge, because Debbie had messaged me and says, "What are you, nuts?" Because the boxes, I mean, there was 5 kilograms in one box and 4.3 kilograms in the other box, because she is making some of her scrappy project bags that are going to be given away in giveaways on my channel. And I have some bags, a few bags from Rita from Lina's Designs, headed this way. That little sock sack that you saw that she sent me as a gift. So I got a few of those coming for giveaways. So, and I was talking earlier. I'm hoping my mic quality is going to get better. It'll be here, I think, Thursday. It's what's called a boom mic. It's actually on a scissor arm that'll attach to the side of the table, and the head of this will screw onto it, and I'm going to be able to have it overhead so it's out of sight, but hopefully better sound. I'm just hoping to I'm trying to make things better. So since I got Starlink, trying to do a little bit better on videos. I'm trying to learn how to see if I can use my phone sometimes. But I mean, I checked on YouTube. The picture seems to be clear. So thank you, Elon. But that's, what everything's doing. I'm going to see, we got 11 in here. Okay, I'm going to put a break in the chat. Does everybody remember what I said that I was going to do during the live? Suzanne, it's called Express Post. And they have what's called regional, and they have national. It just depends on, and just asking, if you go online to Canada Post, they have it. And I'm telling you, it's the best way to send. I've got a package going to Darlene, and we're doing a yarn swap, and believe me, the large box is $30. It's worth it. Okay, so you guys all remember. Well, I'm going to refresh everybody's memory again for those that came in afterwards. Courtney from Fiberfox Studios so graciously wants me to give patterns away, her patterns. She's, like I said, I'm sure everybody here is probably subscribed to her, but if you're not, go check her out, because she's like the mosaic master. She sent me the new Dahlia diamonds. I shared the post on the Facebook group. It's a lovely pattern. And maybe, just maybe in the future, there might be a cardigan with a mosaic cardigan. Maybe. I'm going to put a break in the chat, and then I want everybody to pick one number only. But I know there's a lag between YouTube and StreamYard, so I have to allow for that there. I never knew about it. Lisa told me about it. A number between 1 and 15. Whoever has the number first can keep the number. You just have to look, and if you see somebody with your number, I mean, if I see it, I'll tell somebody, hey, you need to pick another number. So, you know, somebody else has that number, and I'll give everybody time to put their number in, and then I'll put another break in the chat. And don't you start webcam, and then I will do the random number generator. Somebody's going to win the pattern tonight. Okay, there's the break in the chat. All right, pick a number between 1 and 15. One number only, please. And I'll let you know if somebody already has that number. Oh, so far, no repeats. Awesome, awesome. Let's give everybody, you know, enough time to let everybody get their numbers. So I know there was a lag. I'm actually drinking my last Bengal Spice, Christine. It's my last Bengal Spice. I'm drinking that tonight. I'll give it another minute or so, and then I will put another break in the chat, and then I will do the number. Don't you just love my mess over here? This is my closet. God, what a mess. Gemma, our new kitten, got into it. This is no kitty zone. This is a no kitty zone. She had a mess. Yep, Marlene. Yep, 7. Yep, Darlene picked 7. Look at it, Marlene and Darlene. They always Marlene and Darlene. We're gonna start calling them the Bopsy twins. And let me get my wheel here. It's here somewhere. Oh, it's here somewhere. Here it is. Okay. 7, 5, 12. Okay, so far I think everybody has the same numbers. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's 9 picks, and we have 11 in chat. I don't know if that counts me. So I'm going to give it another. Let's see. Nope. I just want to have. Oh, it's really good. I just have to fix the numbers here because I've got several wheels, so I have to check the numbers here. And 13. Okay. 2 more. And I will put the break in the chat. And then we will spin for the pattern. Okay. We've got the I gotta lower down my brightness here. All right, so I just lost my wheel. Can you guys see that there? Okay. Put the break in the chat. And we'll do this. And we'll do this. And we'll do 1, 2, 3. And we'll do this. All right. There's a break in the chat. Now we're going to spin and see who wins the Dahlia Diamonds pattern. And whoever the winner is, you know, email me and I'll email you the pattern. All right, everybody, good luck. Is anybody 9? Let me see. Anybody 9? All right, I'll spin again. I'm going to do another spin. Oh, God, it's so hard working backwards here. Nobody's 15. 10. All right, this next one we should be able to get a winner. Anybody pick number 1? Oh, you have 15, Tammy? I'm sorry, Tammy. I didn't see yours. Hold on, hon. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see. Didn't see your number up here, Tammy. Oh, all right, Tammy. Maybe I get upset if I don't want to mess somebody up. So nobody is number 1. This next spin has to give us somebody. 4. You've got to be kidding. Anybody have 4? 10, 6, 1. Tammy's being silly. Number 3. You got to be kidding me. 13, 10. This next spin, whoever's closest without going over. Number 7. Marlene, you win the pattern. But there's going to be two winners. So, Marlene, I have your email address. And here's the next person that's going to get a copy. We'll give 2 copies of the pattern away tonight. Number 13. Who's Christina. So, Christina and Marlene. I just noticed something. And you're going to say Marlene had 2 choices. No, Marlene had to pick another number. So that's why she has 2 in there. She had to pick another number. Nope, Darlene, I'm sorry, Marlene. Darlene was 7 first. I do apologize. Okay, I'll just give you both a copy. So we have 3 winners. Darlene, Marlene, the Bopsy twins, and Christina Abella Uncinetto have all won a copy of the Dahlia Diamonds Mosaic pattern. It is her newest release. So tonight I will, if I don't get to it tonight, I'll do it first thing in the morning. Each one of you will get a pattern in your email. Yes, Lisa, I saw that. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, Marlene and Darlene, they're the Bopsy twins. They're the Bopsy twins. When I was doing the Advent Happy Mail project and those 2 got matched up, I almost wet myself. Marlene and Darlene. I mean, but no, I think it's awesome. I have been behind on videos. Christina, I was watching a couple of yours because I need you to email me your daughter's name because I cannot remember. And I know we talked about it, but if you can email me her name, I need her name. So, but I apologize because your box is going out tomorrow and it's going express. So you'll get it within like 4 days. It's just been one of the things. And then I'm going to be taking a break. Other than digital prizes, or gift cards, I'm going to be taking a break for a little while with the shipping. If I reach 1,000 by the podiversary, then we'll have a nice celebration. We'll have a real nice celebration then. But I need to do, there's some, anybody that's here, if you're not subscribed to each other, go check everybody's channel out. Lorraine's got a channel, and show her some yarn love. And Lisa the Grammy Scattered and Bella Untitled has a channel. There's so many channels here. And the thing is, everybody has a channel. Whether you know it or not, everybody has a channel. And even if you don't want to get into doing, like a podcast every week or something like that, there's nothing to say that you can't post a video up there. You don't even have to show your face. Just showing your makes. Just show your makes. You have the channel. And it can just be your name the way it is there. And, you can show your makes. Or your gardens. Or, crafts that you do. Or your puppies and kitties. We all have a channel. I have 2 channels. But my other channel, before I did this, was my private channel. And I didn't post anything on it. I just used it to log in so I could comment on YouTube. But you don't have to go full blown, doing. I don't blame you, Suzanne. I don't blame you. But again, I check out the Express Post and sign up for the Small Business Solutions card because it saves you a little bit of money. What was I going to say? So, I mean, you don't like I said, you can just show your makes. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to post every week. You post once a month if you want, or once a year. I mean, it's just a nice way people can. Yeah, Lisa, really. Oh, I have. And it's always when I'm trying. I'm on the wheel to win. Misses all the time. Lisa's loyalty, lovelies, and all that. I never win on this stuff, but that's okay. I got plenty of. I've got more. I've got enough. I've got plenty. That's what I'd like to share. But that's what I think I'm going to do for, like the patterns and gift card or, pattern of your choice, like I do in the yayas a lot, which is due for a spin itself. There's so many. There's almost 100 numbers on there. I mean, there's some that are out of it, but yeah, they're all wrote down in my book. So I'm due to do that too. But like I said, I have either that or it'd be a small little envelope, 5x7 envelope that I would send out. Do you, Tammy? Well, like I said, I'll keep you guys posted. But I wanted to get some feedback on it. I would, put it out there that that the proceeds. Well, hello, Courtney. I just gave away a couple Dahlia diamond patterns. I missed you. Missed you here. She got her internet. She didn't have any internet. But Courtney, I told everybody that you're going to do an interview with me that we'll be recording and then putting up on the channel as a premiere. But it's I just wanted everybody's input on it because I like to be transparent with everybody. And the fact is that this will be for the channel, for shipping, for the channel. And depending on how much I would sell. And some picture freezing there. I don't know what my signal is. It's not showing my signal. Yeah, Courtney's going to do an interview, and we'll do it. My interviews are going to be recorded. I won't do live interviews. Most people I've talked to that are going to be doing interviews would prefer to record them, and then I'll release them as a premiere. And the people the person that I'm interviewing will be able to interact in the chat with you guys. So, and it's more comfortable for them, not having to be on the spot live. Because some people, although we make videos, some people are uncomfortable in a live situation, being put on the spot. So this way, by recording the interview and then putting it as a premiere, and then when it premieres, then the person that is interviewed, will be, if they're able to, can be in the chat, like Lindsay did when I did her interview. And if you have questions for them, you can ask them there. Yeah, Lorraine, I think it's easier for them. And most of them, I will tell you, they're more comfortable doing a recorded interview rather than a live. Because I do talk when I interview somebody, there's emails that go back and forth. And then we do a Zoom chat. And we talk, and, I get them comfortable and find out what, gives them a list of questions that I ask. And I said, and there's also, too, I wing it. And ask them if there's anything that, they want off limits and stuff like that. I also let them know the rules, on this channel, that there is no discussion of politics or anything like that on the channel, because this is a safe, happy, hugs and smiles and happiness place for everybody, and everybody's welcome. Oh, Courtney, that's where that mute button comes in. That's where that mute button comes in. Hey, we've been lucky. We haven't had any more of them ugly trolls back. Thank God. But so that's what some of the upcomings that we're going to be doing. Courtney, I was talking with them a little bit about our collaboration that we're working on. The combination of mosaic and graph squares. That's something that will be is in the works. And maybe, just maybe, we can get Courtney talked into doing a mosaic cardigan. Oh, Courtney. Hey, Courtney, how's the chickens doing? How's the chickens feeling? Oh, Courtney, for heaven's sake. You don't, oh. It took me a while to find it too. If you're in if you're in YouTube, mute is, well, we'll be on Zoom. We'll be on Zoom. I do the interviews on Zoom, but I am learning something new. I've been studying some tutorials and reading some info on OBS. I have OBS on my computer. It's a virtual studio. And I learned. Yeah, I can't wait, Courtney. Can't wait. I was showing them. You haven't seen it since I started the extension, but I did start the extension. It's getting big. It's getting really big. That was the repeat of the first section. So, I'm working on it. I'm coming off a stitch count on this row, so I took it out. I can sit and concentrate. Oh, you do? You have oh, that's miserable, Courtney. That is really miserable. Oh, OBS. OBS is a streaming software that lets you do a lot. I don't know about phones. I know it's on my computer. I know it's for the computer. There is a guy called Primal Video that's got a lot of good tutorials and information on podcasting. It's the metaverse. Thank you, Courtney. Yeah, it's called OBS. It's Open Broadcasting something. So there, it's Open Broadcast Studio. And I mean, you can, it really takes your videos to another level, especially live for streaming and stuff. So I'm looking into that. I mean, it shows you how, I mean, it would be great, like even if you're doing a tutorial or something, because you can record as well as broadcast. So I'm thinking it might be good for, like, you know how I go from like up here down to my table doing tutorials. When I started giving like an intro instead of just bingo, my hands are on the thing there, kind of giving you a little heads up what's what's going to be coming up in the video. But it enables you to put slideshows in, PowerPoints, pictures, animation, graphics. You can work with adjust your color, your mic. I mean, it's got a lot in it. Like I said, it's a lot to learn. Just like I'm moving to the boom mic. It's coming this week. I did a lot of research on it. And I'm going to try it with my snowball ice. My blue ice snowball, because this is considered an entry-level mic, and it's, but he also shows how I go into my computer and I can optimize and do settings with my mic so things don't sound scratchy in that. The next thing I'm going to looking at doing is a better video. No distraction from the chat. But so that's some of the things that are up and coming. The collaboration that Courtney and I are talking about and working on will be probably put on as a crochet along, with plenty of support. She's great at doing the mosaic tutorials, but between the two of us, we could, give help. Listen, I started mosaic, and believe me, I showed her. I have a plastic jar full of all my swatches. I got so mad, I just said, I can't do this. And I put it down for about 6 months, maybe a little longer. And then I was bound and determined, because she had sent me and got me hooked on the butterfly lane, butterfly alley patterns. And I showed you the table runner that I made with it. And I was bound and determined I was going to do it. And you know something? It's not hard. You must pay attention to your stitch count and your tension. That's the big thing. And reading a chart, I'm not the best at reading charts, but I'm getting better. I like written word because it's easier for me to follow instead of deciphering the chart all the time. But Courtney's patterns are always very easy to read. But the mosaics, overlay mosaic, that's what she does. She directed me to another channel that does some different mosaic, and I've looked at her stuff too. So, I think it'll be a lot of fun. As far as the Grafgan goes, that's pretty much all single crochet. And what it is you follow your chart, and it's just single crochet, and it's just your color changes that take place. Me, I stink at carrying yarn and stuff like that, but they're not that hard to do. The Canadian flag I did was a corner to corner Grafgan. The pattern that I'm looking at it's a single crochet Grafgan. I sent some of the images and asked her what she thought about the images I found, because I've got to put them up into Stitch Fiddle. Yeah, I think, well, Courtney said something about that. We're looking into turning some of her mosaics into a knitting chart, and vice versa, turning a knitting chart into a mosaic. This program that I have, it asks you when you're going to make your chart, what is your chosen thing? It'll ask cross stitch, knitting, crochet, quilt, and all that. And you press all these buttons and answer these questions like that, hit a button, and bam, the graph comes up. It comes up, and then you go into color choices, and it does, the version I have, it will do the written word. the written part, a written pattern, but it also does a key for, not abbreviations, a key for what the symbols mean in the blocks. Like, you know, if it's just a plain block, that would be just a straight single crochet, one color. If it's a block with a C in it, it could be single crochet. So it's something like that. All right, Lorraine, dear, safe trip tomorrow. Safe trip. We'll keep in your prayers. So, but Courtney had asked about that, and she said that pretty much any mosaic chart can be put into a GraphGAN, and it's just a matter of your colors. With mosaic, the big thing there that creates the pattern for overlay mosaic is, with the exception of your first stitch, where you do your 2 regular or traditional single crochets, as she calls them, you are single crocheting in the back loop only. That front loop is for the next row for you to do a double crochet. So it's a combination of back loop only single crochets and double crochets that make the overlay mosaic and create your pattern. That's my take on it. Maybe the mosaic master here can explain it better, but one of the big things with mosaic I have found is your tension. So you want to try to keep as even tension as possible, so you get your pattern and you don't get the pulling, you know, because when you're doing, like when you're coming down these double crochets here, oh, wrong way, I'm backwards. These double crochets, these are all in the front loop of the previous row's single crochet back loop only. Yeah, right, Courtney, but it's my simplicity. It's through watching Courtney's tutorials that I learned about tension and about the mosaic. And I was bound and determined I was going to do it. And it's, you know something? Oh, yes, you are. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Like I said, the most difficult may be reading the chart. But if you have trouble reading a chart, I'll tell you what I do sometimes. And it takes a little bit of time, but in the end, it saves you. Yes, she is, Darlene. She's awesome. Her tutorials are the most thorough. I wish mine were as good as hers. I've actually asked her some tips. But I will take, whether it's a knitting chart, a mosaic chart, a crochet chart, I write it out line by line. Good night, Suzanne. You have a good night, sweetie. You know, so some people aren't. Look, Lindsay Luchuk of Knit Eco Chic Designs. You've seen her patterns. She has some beginner patterns, but most of hers. That is, I know I'm going to get this wrong. That is called, Courtney, help me out here. Mosaic that shows the picture on front and back. What is that called when you have the same picture on the front? I know in knitting, it's called double knitting. You're working with 2 colors, and the pattern on the front shows in the back, but it's just a reverse color. That's called double knitting. I don't know what they call it in crochet. Inset mosaic. Okay, inset mosaic, which I don't know how to do. Courtney, are you going to be doing inset mosaic? I just had to answer. I'm sorry. Inset mosaic. So, Courtney, have you done inset, or has anybody in here done inset mosaic? I've done the overlay mosaic. Nope. Maybe it's a journey we're all gonna have to go on. I'll put it. I'm gonna put it in my little my crafting bucket list. Yeah, Inset Mosaic. Yeah, because I'm sure somebody is out there that there's a lot of people, even that I have a couple channels that Courtney directed me to that had some techniques and stuff, and they, so Inset Mosaic. Because see, here's the thing: there's mosaic knitting also. You guys know I'm a knitter, and I know Darlene and quite a few people have picked up on knitting. So maybe it's something we can learn. But I want to do mosaic knitting, brioche, which is working with two colors, but only one color at a time. Doing. Oh, good night, Tammy. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I'm going to pretty much wrap this up soon too, because I've got to go get things ready for tomorrow. I have to go to the mainland. You too, Tammy. You too. Mosaic. Watch Barbara Knit does a lot of mosaic knitting. Oh, listen to you. That. Oh, okay. I know why you don't want to do the inset mosaic, because Courtney's going to learn how to knit. Courtney's going to learn how to knit. So, I mean, Darlene's knitting beautifully. I mean, she's doing sweaters and socks and shawls. Got quite a few new knitters from the Yayas. But it's we all have these new crafts we want to do. And like I said, mosaic, I love it. Ha ha ha. Yeah, Courtney's gonna learn how to knit. She's gonna knit little jackets for the chickens. I mean, I love Tunisian. I love the mosaic. Yes, she is. She's gonna learn how to knit. Well, the thing is, we need. You want to do color work in crochet, Courtney, or in knitting? Because in knitting, you've got different kinds of color work. There is a mosaic knitting. There's Fair Isle, and then you got your color work where you're carrying your floats in the back. I did a little bit of color work in some hats. Again, like mosaic, tension's a big thing. Tension's a big thing. See, it's just too bad we all don't live together. We could all get together and have a hen's night, knit night, crochet night, crap night. What I understand about brioche, Darlene, is it's slip stitching. It's knitting and slip stitching. There's that's simplifying it. How many people are here? I mean, a lot of us say we have more yarn than we use in a lifetime. But how many people here have more patterns than you could crochet or knit in a lifetime? I have some. Once you learn the basics, Courtney, cast on, cast off, knit, purl. The rest of it is just learning as you go. It really is. I showed them tonight how I do an I-cord. Yes, I've seen hers, Christina. Yes, she does. She has beautiful knitting. There's and I'll tell you who has some gorgeous knitting. Gary from Urban Yarns. Needles at the Ready. Chip and Aaron from Fiber Hustle. A lot of the guys, I really enjoy watching a lot of the men because they do some phenomenal, some beautiful knitting. And I even follow Stephen West. Stephen West has a very unique, his is very architectural. Me? Okay, I'll be hunting something here. Me? Neither me. Okay. Oh, really, Lisa? You don't have too much yarn and too many patterns? I've got so many patterns. I'm saying a whole book of patterns. Oh yeah. Didn't even tell you guys. I just picked up the two newest Creative crochet in a day. It's projects to crochet in a day. And I picked up Crochet World's Create Waterfront Vibes. This is a really nice Afghan. I like this Afghan. Yes, Courtney, he's beautiful. This seaside blanket here, that would be cool in a mosaic. It's ocean waves. So I have to look through. I haven't really had a chance to look through them too much, but I mean, they got some really nice. Oh, there's color work. There's color work in. It's got a chart. No, sorry. There it is. It's called the Sand Dollar Rug. Yes, it is, darling. Right in my color palette. But I mean, so there's a lot of neat things in here. There's a couple bags and baskets and tops, and there's even a bobble rug. I think it would be good in mosaic. I think it would be good in mosaic. Yeah, because this one here, these blankets, they're charted blankets. They're Graphgans. I've got quite a few Graphgans in here. Welcome in, Demetra. Happy Victoria Day, dear. Happy Victoria Day. Welcome in. Yes, anybody that's from the States, Victoria Day up here as we celebrate Queen Victoria's birthday. They call it May 24. Also, it's like our Memorial Day because we don't have the Memorial holiday that you guys. Now, here on the island, we celebrate it because we celebrate a lot of U.S. holidays. I'll take care of you, Courtney. I'll take care of you. So, welcome in, Vicky. Welcome in. Nobody's ever late or early. The only thing is you missed the gift away. I gave away a couple of the Dahlia Diamond patterns. The Bobsey twins, Marlene and Darlene, and Christina, one of the Dahlia Diamonds, and Courtney, the designer, is in here from Fiber Fox Studios. Happy 2-4 weekend, exactly. But you know, does anybody have, like, come on, give me some feedback here, some ideas on, you know, I got the auction, we've got this collab going, I've got some interviews going, but some things that you would like to see. I will tell you, tomorrow there's going to be footage of me out at the pool, cleaning the pool. It's open. So I'm going to take the gimbal out there and set it up while I'm working on the pool there. The ducks are already floating around in it. I have 2 ducks for my chemicals, and they're already floating around it at nighttime. Oh, well, good luck, Demetra, on that. So, they glow at night. They have little solar panels, and little yellow ducks. They light up at night. You can see them floating around in the pool. But the water's only currently 62, 63 degrees. I don't know what that is in Celsius. It probably would be like 13, 14. That's just a little too. I needed to warm up a couple degrees before I jump in because I've got to put the mat down and put the steps in. You know, I mean, would any one of the things that I'm starting June 1st is the members in the Island Yarnies that we are going to have a private live, but it'd be a private Zoom. Would it be just for the Island Yarnie members? That's one of the perks I'm doing, and I'm hoping Courtney should have her member pack soon. Kind of was put together with something else, but somebody talked to me about monetization. They said, you're almost ready to be monetized. And I really don't have, they say the ads come on, whether I say yes or no. If I opt out, they still show the ads, but then the channel doesn't get their 2 cents worth. They're two pennies. Well, no, we don't have pennies in Canada, so I'd have to say a nickel, because that would just be money for the channel. You know, that's just money for the channel. I've talked to a few ladies. We're doing, Darlene, I'll get, what is the Island Yarnies, Christina? On my Ko-Fi page. Hold on, I can do a screen share here. Hold on a second. Oh, it's coming tomorrow? Oh, cool. I can't wait to see. Okay, we're going to share a screen here. Share screen. Share screen. Okay. All right, just give me a second here. I have to find it. I got to find it here. Ko-Fi login. Login to Ko-Fi. Login. Memberships. Okay. I'll be able to share this with you. I plan on doing that too. I'm on the wrong thing here. Sorry about that. I'm on the wrong thing here. Okay, Lisa. I'm going to show tab. Okay. This is my Ko-Fi page. And this here is the Island Yarnies. Okay. I have $3 a month. That's $3 Canadian. And basically it's just supporting the channel. You get a little member pack. And I'm trying, like I said, I'm starting June 1st. I'm going to have once a month a Zoom or a private StreamYard for the Island Yarnies. I only have one tier, Island Yarnies. If you look over here, this is my Ko-Fi. This is like, when you see that thing on mine that says buy me a cup of coffee. Streaming down here at the bottom of my, and in the description box on my videos, all this is here. But that's all it is. And I have a store right here where you'll see some of my listings. So that's, you know, it's something I had started out. I mean, I've had people buy me coffee now. And like I said, that's money that just goes to the channel. So that's what an Island Yarnie is. So that's all it's doing. PayPal, Darlene's having trouble PayPal. There's a way you can do like a Visa debit card or something like that. I have to get with Ko-Fi because I had trouble setting up the Stripe membership or whatever it was. So I'll have to see. Oh, y'all want to hear something funny? This will show you why there's so much waste in the world. I'm just going to, I just got to close these tabs out because it gets too much overload on the computer. Okay. Last week, early in the week, I received an Amazon package. You should be able to do the same thing with the Island Yarnies, Darlene. I think so. You can do the same thing. Amazon package showed up. On the Amazon package, it just had my first name and my address. I open it up. It's an Apple Watch band. I own nothing Apple. Nothing. Okay. So I checked my orders, checked my credit cards and everything. So I gave Amazon a call. This whole thing, long story short, has been turned over to their fraud department because they said, is there any charge on your card? Okay, darling. We'll have to get with that. So she says that what email address? So I gave her my email addresses that could possibly be used. She says, other than Amazon, do you have another email? I said, yeah, I have several email addresses, but none of them were the email address that was used to order the band. And then we went through my credit cards, my debit card. None of my cards were charged. She says, well, I'm turning it over to the fraud department because that's kind of weird. 2 days later, I got a second band. Same thing. Same band. Antoinette and my address. No last name. Friday, I get a third one. This one, hey, we're up in the game now because it's a rose gold in a box. It's like, oh my God. They keep sending me these Apple Watch bands. And Amazon's like, whatever, sell it, give it away, whatever. So it's a mystery. But I mean, 3 Apple Watch bands. If you're going to send me something useful. I don't have anything Apple, Mac, none of that. But that's weird. It's weird. It is weird. So it's strange. We're almost at the 2-hour mark, so I have to go get ready for hubby coming home. He'll be home. I have to make his tea, get things ready for him. I've already done the ironing. I got all my ironing done this morning for uniforms. Just the band, Lisa. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get it. Talks amongst yourselves. All right, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow when you get home from work. All right, love you, dear. All right, have a good night. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, I had to run to the little girl's room, and my sister-in-law was going to bed. Okay, I gotta go here. Ta-da! I'm back. Okay, this is the package. It comes in the same size package every time. And you guys all know my address. It's on my channel, so it's no big deal. But that's how it comes to me. Just my first name. Okay? That's all comes on the package. Now, the first two bands they sent me were just plain black Apple Watch bands. Okay? That's what they sent me. Compatible with Apple Watch, 42 millimeter band up to 45 millimeter band. Okay? I got two of those. Friday, they sent me this one. Okay? Band for Apple Watch. This is the fancy one. This is the third one I've gotten. This is what they sent me. It's a rose gold Apple Watch band. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. And I asked the lady at Amazon I was talking to, I said, do you want me to send them back? She says, no. Give them away, sell them, I don't care. Okay, because I wasn't charged for these. But yeah, because I said I would have sent them back to them. Well, but you never get things back in the box. But this is what they keep sending me. They keep sending me this stuff. So whoever's doing it, if you're gonna send me something useful. Crochet hooks, knitting needles, some crafting supplies. So that's what they, and it's always in this kind of envelope. Just my first name, no last name. Am I stuck in like a Twilight Zone loop or what? So it's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna hit my head, bump my head. I had to run to the bathroom. Sorry, I had two cups of tea. Yeah, the first ones starting were like $14, $15. That one there's close to $20. But I mean, excuse me, they've sent me $50 worth of watch bands. It's crazy. I gave one to Barb to give to one of the other bus drivers that has an Apple Watch to see if it fit. It did. The black ones are magnetic. But it's crazy. I don't know. I mean, I keep an eye on my any kind of accounts I have like that. I keep an eye on it. Yeah, I looked it up on Amazon because I do a lot with Amazon because I mean in my location. And the last couple of years, I mean, a lot of people do things with Amazon because they had stores shut down to in-person purchase and stuff like that. So, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. So, we'll see. I watched a video with Primal Video. He has a channel, and I subscribe to him actually. He does a lot with for podcasters, and I'm gonna try seeing if I can use my phone to stream with. And he has a little free ebook that he had, and I got it to learn how to do the settings. Because one of the things I don't like about my phone, like when I'm vlogging from the ferry, is you just get that narrow shot. Even if I set my setting on Power Director to, there's different settings. You got 16:9, 4:1, and stuff like that. But it never seems to come up when I start editing the video because I have Power Director on my phone. It's a free app. I had the paid app for a while there, but I didn't need it. I got enough monthly with QuickBooks and Neat and stuff like that. I did just downsize all that crap. But it's just weird. It's I don't know. It's creepy because it's just my first name, not my last name, and nothing to my cards, and it's my address. And then somebody says, well, maybe they said maybe they're trying to just do like little things and then use it to ship something big. Well, why would they ship it to me? Why would they ship it to me? Because it's coming to me, my address. He has all different ones, darling. He does it for Android, iPhone. It's called Power Director. I'll show you what the icon looks like. If you just, because you can use Power Director on your computer too, but I use Filmora on my computer. I have Movavi, but Filmora is the one I use the most, and I've got a lifetime license. Power Director. I did some cleaning out of my phone here. I tried to organize my apps and stuff. Okay. I got to lower my... Darlene taught me this. You have to lower your... Okay. If you look on my phone, right there to the left, where it says Scotiabank, Power Director, that's what it looks like. If you go to the Play Store, I imagine they have it in the Apple Store, you can get a free version of it, and it's a really easy editing program. It makes things really easy as far as the editing a video. Filmora, Filmora. If you Google Wondershare, it'll come up. I have the Filmora Pro, but I got a lifetime license, and I got that when I first started my channel. I was looking for editing programs. I was trying to use like just the Windows one on the computer, but it didn't. My first few videos were done with the just with Windows Movie, but it was, I couldn't do any of, I wanted to put in graphics and stuff like that. I'm trying to design a logo. Okay, so it's a work in progress. I know what I want in my mind, but it's just putting it down onto paper, then onto the computer. I know what I want for 2 OGs Hook and Stitch and Island Style. I know it's a long name, but it kind of just sets what the channel's about. And research when you were doing, when you're going to start a channel, name is a big thing. Decide on what your content's going to be. Yeah, Vicky, it's Filmora. It's Wondershare Filmora. And you've got, like I said, you can get a free version of it. The paid version, like my lifetime license, I get like some extra titles and stuff. But even with that, I would have to upgrade and buy what they sell a bundle pack of title designs, and that's your opening title, your end title, and things in between. And I learned how to use when I do the tutorials and I'm putting in what I'm doing on the screen. That's where I learned how to do that when doing videos. But a lot excuse me, a lot of times when I'm doing the vlogs, or like when I was working home support, and I would like vlog a little bit today, and I'd vlog a little bit tomorrow, and then I'd put together a video. The Power Director on my cell phone made it really easy. But there's times I grab things off my phone. Well, now I've learned that I just hook the USB to C from my phone to my computer, and I can upload right from my phone. And to me, I find it easier on a PC. I find it much easier on a PC. Yeah. Because there's no doubt at what my channel's about. Island life, crochet, knitting. There's no, and I'm an OG. I'm an old girl. There's no guessing what my channel's about. And when I was trying to come up with the name, it just came to me. Yeah, Vicky, that's how you do it. You like, I have the Movavi one. I purchased the license, and I don't use it because I don't find the interface user friendly. Whereas Filmora, Wondershare Filmora, I find that when I'm doing a video from there and I finish my video, I can literally right from the program upload to YouTube, Facebook. It gives you a bunch of platforms you can load right, and it goes right into my, like, it's almost like YouTube Studio, but you put your title, your description, your hashtags, what you want it set at, whether you want to do it at high def and all that. I just found the interface is much more user friendly than Movavi and the Windows. You know, I mean, for me, I'm not computer illiterate. I'm computer savvy on some things, but if I have a question, I get help from other podcasters, you know, about things with YouTube. I try to make sure, you know, I always mark mine over 18 because that way it just prevents any problems that I've seen other channels get into with being threatened with termination, breaking the community guidelines, and stuff like that. So, because I'm very cognizant not to cuss. I mean, I'm not a big cusser, but we all do have our moments, you know, our bouts. When I have panel on lives, the rules, you know, there's no smoking, there's no cussing, there's no politics, there's no bullying, there's no fighting, because you'll be banned. I don't have a problem doing that with people. This is a happy channel. Hugs, smiles, and happiness. That's my philosophy. And I try to live by that. A lot of that has to do with, first of all, are you trying to load in 4K? How long is the video? Is there a lot of graphics? Is there a lot of animation? The more complicated your video is, the longer it's take to upload. Now, I will say, since I got Starlink, it takes me no time at all. At the most, an hour. At the most. Prior to that, when I had ExploreNet, it could take 2 days for a video to upload. It could. So I'm thankful to Starlink because I'm able to do a live without getting all foggy and grainy, although I still say sometimes looking at me blurred is a lot better. But it's just, you know, it's just, I like keeping things simple. I try to keep things as simple as possible. That's why I've messed around a few times. That's what I've tried to do. There's times I've messed around. Like now, if I'm doing, like I did a video in the very, very beginning, introduction to Deer Island, and it was just a very two-minute. Mine is 3 or 4 years old. The other one I was working on was 12 years old. You know, well, maybe not that, 10 years old. I had it upgraded. I doubled the memory and stuff on it. And make sure your computer's clean too. Get yourself a free declutter program. I mean, you have it built into Windows. If it's Mac, I had a MacBook Air Pro for a very short time, and I sold it for half of what I paid for it. But I tried putting music to it, and I tried to do the transitions and all that stuff. But to me, the more you complicate the video, like most of us, I'm a one-woman show. I mean, you do the filming, you do the tutorials, you do the editing, you do the uploading, you do it all. So by keeping it simple, I find that the best for me. You know, people, I mean, I see these other videos, people have the intros and the exits and all the stuff fancy. I just keep mine simple. Not to say that I won't in the future try to do something to make it a little bit more interesting for you guys. Like I said, working with this OBS studio is going to be something new for me. And I'm hoping it works out because I'd like to be able to do my interviews, you know, when I record my interviews, rather than having to use Zoom, right on the OBS. that's because I just send them a link and we can do the interview. You know, that's why it's been so long in between doing my interviews, because it was when I did Lindsay's, it was a nightmare trying to get it edited, trying to get it uploaded. Oh, it was just a nightmare. Even the Zoom calls were sketchy. You know, the in and out, and it was just my internet connection. It's just terrible. But with the Starlink, thank you, Elon. I'm finding it's a whole lot better. I was telling Courtney about Starlink. They should have it in her area because he developed it for the rural areas, and now it's worldwide. You know, the Starlink, and it's pretty I mean, if you on my phone, it's really neat though how it works. There it is right there. This is the Starlink app. Okay. Okay, I got to update my software. But anyways, I'll show you what it looks like. There's my satellite, and then I can show my speeds, my visibility, if there's any obstructions, and the statistics. Now, I will tell you that sometimes there's a latency, 3 milliseconds. So it's not big here. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to update right now because it'll interrupt my signal. But another 15 minutes, and I'm going to call it good. We'll have 2.5 hours in. We always start to stay an hour, and it turns into 2-3 hours. I mean, Darlene and I had a phone call one night, 5 hours. 2-3 o'clock in the morning, we were on the phone till. Well, you get talking about yarn, and you get showing your projects, and the time just flies by. I mean, just like the time with you guys, it just flies by. But this is my happy place. I love being with you guys. I love chatting with you, and I feel that we are chatting. Yes, it was though. We had a lot of fun that night. But this is how friendships are made. I have made some wonderful friends from YouTube. I have. I've made some wonderful friends. And people that, as they say, IRL. I didn't know what that was for the longest time till my son told me. My grandson, they keep me up on all these acronyms. Yes, Christine and I do our happy mail calls. Like I show you the happy mail after Christine and I open ours together. And yes, we're going to do this again next year. I've had some emails about it. You know, they wish they were in it and stuff like that. Okay, so we will do it again next year. You know, and you might get a new partner. But it's neat how fate works, and you know, karma, the powers that be. Everybody in our Happy Mail Advent got partnered with somebody that had similar interests. You know, they had things in common. It was how it worked out. Exactly. And now Darlene is partnered with Marlene. Courtney, there's no debating. Get it. It's worth it. Believe me, it is worth it. Look, I mean, and then you can do lives. You can do a live tutorial. How cool would that be? But anyway, Marlene is somebody that I met. She was at my house, and it's how it happened. Her husband was in the army with my husband, and Lauren hadn't seen her hubby in, oh my God, 25 years or longer. And Facebook brought these guys back together. And it was Marlene, her husband, and another fella came here, and we had spaghetti out on the deck, and yeah, it does. And a new friend. And then come to find out we have knitting and crocheting in common. And she's a yaya. And then Darlene and Marlene, I just still think it's funny, got paired when we spun for Happy Mail Advent Partners. Christine and I are both Italian. Zara and Rita live on the other side of the world together. I mean, and Ginny, everybody that's been paired has really been having a good time doing it. There's 8 of us, and it's been a lot of fun. Lorraine's doing a collaboration right now. She asked me about. I can't say anything about it because I really don't know, where she's at with it. But it's just a lot of fun. And the Yayas, the Yarny Yayas. When I developed the Facebook group, and it was probably one of the slowest growing, but this past year it went over 100, and everybody loves seeing everybody's makes. They get inspiration. They get help. We have some people that started knitting. When I was doing the talk, sorry, I'm turning the table tomorrow so I can put my chair so it's not hitting the leaf. Where was I? When we started doing the Zooms for helping on the Topsy-Turvy Try Stitch Along. Yeah, it is, Marlene. It is. Marlene's moving back to New Brunswick, so we can all get together. And I have plans that I'll be meeting another podcaster. Over this summer, we're going to meet halfway because we're a good distance apart. But I'll take some video when we do it. But anybody that wants to come to Deer Island, you're more than welcome. I will show you some Deer Island hospitality, and hopefully I get my guest room done. If not, there's some nice little B&Bs here. They're old captain's mansions and stuff like that. In fact, there's one right just across from me. Like my bat wings. The 45th. It's nothing fancy, but it's a bed. And there's a little restaurant right there. But it's someplace to put your head. And then I can take you. We jump on the Camp Bella ferry. We can go to Camp Bella. Yes, Darlene's coming this summer, so there'll be video of that. And Marlene, I'm supposed to next time the boys get together up in Gagetown for lunch. Her and I, we're going to Fredericton. I'm gonna go. We're going to Fredericton. We're going to Cricket Cove. We're going to the yarn shop. Of course, we'll get some footage of that. But this is what the internet's good for. All that other crap, I don't even pay attention to it. Scroll on by. This is for connecting. Our community is a wonderful, loving, giving, caring community for the most part. I had a talk with another podcaster, and I try not to give names out a lot of times. I don't give names out because I don't have their permission. I talked with another podcaster, and you'd be surprised how many podcasters quit or back off because of people being rude, people being mean, and there's no need for that. And I told her I have been very, very fortunate. It may change if I hit 1,000. Who knows? But because I'm small, which is fine, I'm okay with that. I've never had a mean comment. And I feel very blessed by that. But like I said, I can count probably on my 2 hands and my feet the OGs, the ones that are here all the time. They comment, they watch, they attend the lives, they participate in. They've been testers for me for my one and only little pattern and stuff like that. So if you can connect with somebody, find something in common, and make a friend with the internet, you can face to face via Messenger, Snapchat, FaceTime, Zoom, Skype. We have so many options nowadays. It's the next best thing to being there in person. So this is a good thing that I use the internet for. I connect with my grandkids and my family that way, my fiber family. You can get help, with your knitting, your crocheting. I know sometimes it's hard when you're trying to show somebody, like this, but you can get a general idea to help a person. And I've had quite a few people have asked for help, and I've either been able to do it via just a tutorial I've done, or I would do a tutorial, but I've had a couple that needed some extra help. So we went onto Messenger and we chatted, and I was able to show them, where they were having a problem. So, you know, so this is, this is getting, we're getting almost to 2.5 hours. So I'm going to start wrapping it up. But anybody that has any ideas, shoot me a message, DM me. All my contact information is always in my description box. And I'll tell you, on the community, it's on the about page too, but on the community page, I was surprised that people actually read that community page, because I've done some giveaways on the community page, and I was surprised at how many people actually watch or read the community page. Let's see, yeah, one thing about Deer Island, I will tell you, we do not have a debit machine. We no longer have a debit machine, an ATM on Deer Island. You have to go to the mainland. But they take debit and Visa. For the most part, they all work. The 45th needs some updates done to it. It's an old building. It needs some updates done to it. Deer Island isn't fancy. So I tell everybody, don't expect anything fancy. We're very rustic. We have landlines. How many people still have landlines? In the States, most of the landline phone companies are gone, except for businesses. But residential service, gone. Up here on Deer Island, we have to have landline. We do. We have to have landlines. Although, hopefully, they're supposed to be getting the infrastructure up here better, but we'll see. But we're also the most expensive in the world for cell phones and stuff like that. That's pretty disheartening. But no, I'm looking forward to it. And again, maybe in the future, we will be able to have a retreat here on Deer Island. Lisa, Deer Island is, I grew up in a small town. Deer Island is 7 miles long by 3 miles wide. And the majority of it is just trees. At one time, it used to be all farmland. But over the years, the farms are gone, and it's just all trees. In fact, dangerously, because we're so dry right now, the fire chief was asked what happens if they have another fire like they did years back. He said, I'm calling the water bombers in first thing before us as firefighters even start fighting the fire. We're calling the water bombers. It's because this whole island will just go up like a tinderbox. We have so much that needs cleaned up. But you want to know something, Lisa? The living in a small community, living rural, living off the grid, homesteading, and there's a few people here that do that. To me, is the only way to go. I do not like the big cities. I do not like crowds. I went to a birthday party yesterday for my great niece. It was her first birthday and my nephew's 28th birthday. I had to go outside. I'm not good around a lot of people. I don't know if it comes from so many years being in a truck, being by myself, but I like quiet. I don't like a lot of hubbub around me. I hate going shopping. I hate going to the mainland. I got to go tomorrow. But, well, ladies, okay, well, I was out, same thing. I was out in the middle of nowhere growing up on a farm. Hubby's going to be home in a half hour. I've got to go get a shower and get his tea ready and everything. They had party lines here too. Warren, I think theirs was 2 longs and a short or something. I have a phone book from like 1950, 1948 here on the island. And here on the island, we just give our last 4 digits of our phone number. I mean, how long is that? You mean, how long, stuff like that. There's some things to be said for living the way all of us live rural. There's a thing to be said about it. The peacefulness, the quiet, not having to deal with all the dramas, the crime, and stuff, the traffic. I mean, our big joke here on the island is summer's approaching us, and we're expecting a big tourist. Our tourist season this year, because the last 2 years everybody is, just wants to get out and go. But if the price of gas doesn't get any better, ain't nobody gonna be going anywhere soon. I mean, my son lives out in California, and they're at almost $7 a gallon. up here we are at, if we converted it over to US, we're paying about $12 a gallon. Oh, Lisa, I can't wait to see it, dear. I cannot wait to see it. And I'm so honored that you're doing it. My pattern wasn't fancy or anything, but I was so proud. My first pattern I designed. And my testers were super awesome. Yep, 1964. End of the baby boomers. Now we got all those weird ones. Gen X, millennials. But we have some young ladies in here too. I'm old enough to be a lot of you guys' mother. $4. That's 2 liters for us. We're at $2 a liter for regular. Now in Canada, we run on the imperial gallon, not the US gallon. So 4 liters up here make an imperial gallon when you buy your fuel. $2 a liter. And that's just regular. That's not premium, mid-grade or premium. 58. Well, my son is going to be 42 in October. So that tells you. I'm 61. I have no problem saying how old I am. $8 US there, yeah. A lot of people from Deer Island catch the ferry or from our area, and they go to the border there. It's at Calais, Maine, and they cross the border and they go grocery shop and they get their fuel and stuff. The only problem is coming back into Canada through customs. We're just waiting for them to say, "Oh, let's see your receipts," and they're going to start slapping the carbon tax. That's what ours is. Ours is all carbon tax. Ours is carbon tax. They just up the carbon tax again. But it also pays for our provincial health care that we have up here. People think that free health care is not free, but you pay for it, just pay for it in taxes and stuff. But, all right, well, listen, we will do this again. Maybe I'll do a midweek surprise, early morning live. Maybe an hour. Yeah, an hour. So, you know, I love y'all. I do. You have been there through some rough times for me these past couple of years. And there's more coming in my rough times during the year. You guys are there for me, and I so appreciate it. And I want you guys all to have a wonderful evening. I loved our time together. Love you too, darling. I love all you ladies. And little sister here is 62. You're 6. Well, Marlene and I. Yeah, you're about 6. You're probably about 6 months older than me, or 6 months. Yeah, you're about 6 months older than me because I was 61 last month. Warren will be 61 in July, and I don't let him forget that I'm older than him, and he will respect his elders, or else I keep telling him, I'll poke you with my needle. You too, Vicky. Let me know how you works out with the editing programs. Everybody has my email. It's really easy. hookandstitching.islandstyle@gmail.com. Email me. I'm on Facebook Messenger. I'm on Instagram. hookandstitching _islandstyle or .islandstyle. I don't remember. So everybody have a good night. Love you all. And I will talk to you soon. Courtney, I will get with you on that collab. Darlene, I will get with you on a video chat. We need to do that. And maybe we can have a group chat on Zoom or something some night. Maybe we can do that. We'll do a Zoom if somebody wants to do a Zoom. Because that's off YouTube and we don't have to worry about trolls or anything like that. 720. Oh, and Lisa. Lisa, you're 728.63. Hobby's 723.61, and I'm 417.61. All right, guys. Love you. Have a good night. I can't find anything here. Bye-bye, everybody.